Hi, I'm Kevin. I am the host of the Treasure Coast Business Spotlight, brought to you by Fiorella Insurance. And with me today, I'm honored to have Katey Bourgeois, who is the broker owner of Bourgeois Team Real Estate Group. And she's going to talk a little bit today about some tips in case you're looking to sell your home. Because I know a lot of times people out there, they've got a home, but maybe they want to go someplace else, they want to upgrade, or they want to change where they're living. And seems like a fairly easy process. Oh, you just, slap on a sign out in front of your house, but then you realize it's not quite that simple.
No.
I've sold and bought my own home, so I still can learn quite a bit. So I'm very excited to get into that.
And you survived the process.
I survived the process, thankfully.
One of the very few that survived on their own.
Well, no. Sorry. I've bought and sold homes, not on my own, but with realtors.
With a real estate professional.
Yes.
Very smart move.
Yes, a real estate professional that was helping us through the process. So with that, if I'm looking to sell my home, what are some things I should just think about?
So it depends on which perspective you're speaking from. So if you want to try and sell your home yourself,
okay,
there's a lot that you don't know.
Okay.
But you don't know that you don't know.
Okay.
If you're going to choose a realtor to help you, they know what you don't know.
Okay.
And can help the process move a lot smoother.
Okay.
So if you were doing for sale by owner, so we see a lot of, in this market right now, the inventory is very low, and buyers are itching to get into new properties. Life happens, families grow, people move, people get jobs, people change jobs. And in this particular area, we're starting to see some of the for sale by owner signs go up, and it scares me a little bit because they don't have the guidance of someone who has the skills, the tools, the statistics, the market knowledge, the access to the marketing technology, and the appropriate forms, disclosures, and can help you through those pitfalls that you would as a for sale by owner.
Okay.
So if you are thinking about putting your house on the market yourself, I caution you to get a little help, whether it's going to be through an attorney or through someone who's in the real estate industry full time. Get some help. There's a lot of information out there that you don't know. There are a lot of, we are heavily regulated, we are licensed, we have continuing education. At the realtor level, our group, Bourgeois Real Estate Group, Bourgeois Team, we are all realtors. We have the additional education. We live and work by the Code of Realtor Ethics, which is a national code of ethics. Okay. And we do education through the ethics. We're held to a higher standard by our peers and the industry in general. And we have those tools available to us through our association to bring a ready, willing, and able buyer on the timeline that you're looking for, hopefully in the price point or net that you need in order to sell your home. And then on the purchase side, if you're out there on your own looking for a home, you need to call a realtor. Whether it's someone you know or someone you don't know, call a realtor. Okay. We're the ones that are navigating the landscape. We can tell, we know the areas. You tell a realtor what you desire in your lifestyle, you desire in an area that you want to live in. They're going to know better than one of those websites that doesn't understand the dynamics of a neighborhood or how close this is to a particular area of interest that one website or another doesn't know about. Okay. Ask a professional, ask a realtor.
Okay, so you've convinced me that I need to use a realtor. So let's say
that's the easy part.
That's the easy part. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to use a realtor to sell my home. So let's say I've got my realtor. What are some things that my realtor is probably going to tell me that I want to have in the back of my mind some answers to? Sure. Some questions maybe about my house, so it can be properly marketed and whatnot.
Properly marketed, 100% properly marketed. The process for marketing a property starts with actually caring for the property and bringing it to the best condition. If you want tip-top dollar for your property, it's got to be in tip-top shape. Sure. So as part of our process with the Bourgeois Real Estate Group, we come in and we consult with the seller. Okay. And we'll walk through the home with a buyer set of eyes in addition to
not bringing the emotion of the homeowner.
We're not looking at your stuff. We're looking at getting rid of the stuff. Okay. So we'll tell you kind of what needs to be removed, rearrange furniture, remove items, specifically items of value from view or from the home during the process of marketing it for sale. And usually we'll bring what we call the photography checklist.
Okay.
And with the photography checklist, it has all of those things that need to be up and out of the way, removed as distractions from the property itself.
Okay.
So if you have a waterfront view or a water view from the front door, you need to get this stuff out of the way so when you walk in, you get the wow effect. Those little things go a long way.
Okay. Got it. So you'd come in, say, okay, here's some things to move around just to help,
And that's the first
make
step.
better pictures.
That's the first step.
Okay.
We live in a visual online world.
Yes, we do.
So when we come in and we do a 3D Matterport tour of the home, which is standard for most of the properties that we list, a 3D Matterport scan of the property.
Forgive me, I don't know what that is.
So the Matterport camera is a 3D camera, and we take scans of the property every 3 to 5 feet.
Okay.
And we are able to do a full virtual tour of the property. So you can use VR glasses and walk through the property yourself on your own mobile device, or you can click through.
I as the potential buyer.
Yes, when we upload it to the internet, and anyone can walk through your home.
Okay.
So the photography is 100%. I mean, it's got to be done right, professionally, and in a timely fashion.
Okay, good deal. So then, how do you decide how to price the home or guide your sellers and how to price the home?
Great question. So I spoke a little bit about having access to information, having access to statistics. We're specifically talking about what has recently sold in the area, comparable properties in like neighborhood in a specific area.
Okay.
And having similar construction, number of rooms, all those little details.
Right.
We'll talk about in detail when I see you at your listing appointment. We pull all those market data points together, and we'll give you a range. We inform you to make a decision. We're not making decisions for you.
Okay.
It's my belief and my opinion that I'm not pricing your home. You are. You have to be comfortable with it. I do as well as the broker taking the listing. It has to be marketable, it has to be saleable, it's got to be within a range.
Sure.
We'll give you that range that we know properties are
based
selling
on what
for.
you've seen, because you've got
On
more recent data.
Sold properties. Not properties that are coming onto the market, not properties that are available for sale, sold properties, because we know what has happened. We don't know what's going to happen.
How recent do you know what's happened compared to if somebody went to the property appraiser's website?
The property appraiser's website is not going to have as much data and information as we do on the MLS system.
Okay.
We use it in addition to the MLS system.
Sure.
But we have pictures. We know if that bathroom was updated. The appraiser's property does not.
Right.
We know if that kitchen has been updated. We know if it needed a couple new appliances, or if the pool looks fabulous but had a big old crack in it. Us in the marketplace, we probably can communicate with those other agents.
Sure.
Find out. Having a relationship with other agents is huge too.
Okay.
And being able to ask about those properties, and make sure that we're using like kind to
more apples to apples
to comp out the sale of the property. So again, looking at the history, knowing the details of those properties, and then giving you a range.
Yes, very good stuff. So, what are some other tips somebody should consider? If they're thinking about buying or selling their house, let's say in the next 3 months or something like that. They're not quite ready to do it, but maybe something they want to start getting ahead on.
Absolutely. Good idea. If you are looking to sell your property in 3 months, you should be absolutely working on your landscaping outside, getting that curb appeal, because it takes a little while sometimes for the green to come back green. Right now we have not had any trouble with greenery, but it's overgrown because we've had so much rain recently in the rainy season here in Florida.
That could be subject
but getting
to
that
change.
could be absolutely wait 20 minutes and it's not raining anymore. So the exterior usually takes a little longer for most people, unless they have a green thumb and it's been beautiful. Most people who have made the decision to sell their home, sell their property, they have to start on the exterior and then start to eliminate items that they don't use.
Okay.
So garage full of equipment and old things that they would rather thrift and give away, donate, or sell at a garage sale, that's when you should be doing those things, not when you list the property.
Okay.
You should be preparing the property for us to come in, give you the price range, take the pictures, and get it sold for you in a timely fashion.
You sound like you've been following this for quite a while.
Well, I'm a third generation real estate broker in my family, so it's kind of in my blood.
Okay. Sounds like it. Now, on the flip side of it, like let's say someone's selling their home, they got to have some place to go. So
Absolutely.
What are some things to think about if you're looking to go from this house to this house? Because I'm sure there's a lot of logistics involved in that.
The best case scenario for a seller looking to purchase is a simultaneous closing.
Okay.
So you have to, if you are obtaining financing to purchase a home, got to work with a great agent on the sales side, get you what you need for the property in order to get into the property you desire. Get pre-qualified. Get with a fantastic mortgage provider who can get you set up for success immediately and give you a very realistic view of your finances, current, and what's going to happen in the next 3 months when you go to sell that property and purchase another. Some do need to sell in order to purchase. So that causes a little different situation as far as leverage and negotiation,
right?
Where they need to find something else in order to sell. And the same with a buyer,
right?
On their leverage negotiating for a purchase, they've got to sell their property in order to buy.
Okay.
So it does add a little bit of difficulty for some.
Sure.
But it can be done. Simultaneous close, we call it. So if you definitely get with a mortgage banker, make that happen, and start looking.
Okay.
Talk to a realtor, figure out what lifestyle you're looking for. Go to some open houses, talk to some really knowledgeable full-time real estate professionals who can help you decide which areas. If you're unsure, if you're going to another area, do the research on what your focus is. Don't just move into an area because it's cute.
Right.
And you're 20 minutes away from what you like to do every day. It doesn't quite make sense.
Right.
So there are gems out there. You just kind of have to start looking in advance, especially with the low inventory. You'll know, you'll not be trying to decide. You'll have known that you need an open floor plan and you like vaulted ceilings and you like a water view because you've seen other properties like that.
Got it.
And when the time is right,
you'll
know the property. You won't be curious or undecided about and miss the opportunity because there's so much competition.
Because you got to be more prepared kind of for what it is you're looking for. Okay, that makes sense.
Exactly.
Okay, cool. Now, if somebody is curious about, starting the process, either selling or buying or both, I'm sure you're more than willing to answer any questions they have.
Absolutely. We have a team of professionals in the office. I have 7 licensees in the office. We have buyer specialists. We have listing specialists. I'm involved in a lot of the transactions to make sure everything's really smooth and that everyone gets the bourgeois effect.
Okay.
That everyone's taken care of at the speed of Katey. So yeah, answering your question, bringing them in is probably the first step. Come into our office. We do a buyer consultation and a seller consultation in the office or at the home, depending upon where we can meet. And we lay everything out. We explain the contract. We explain the disclosures required. We give it to you all at once. Okay. And then we continue to explain the process as we go. But we want to inform you ahead of time and then continue to educate you along the way. Okay. Just enough to get you through it. Or if you wanna be hands-on the whole way, we can do that too. Okay. So we got different levels of what the buyer or seller is looking for. We've worked with engineers who have spreadsheets and algorithms and it cracks us up and they work. Yeah. And then you have, busy parents who don't have time to filter through 100 search results, and we'll go out when they're busy and we'll do a video of the property and show them the great features that sometimes a photograph can't relay. The 3D. Not everyone's doing the 3D Matterport. We are. Well, good deal. So it sounds like you pretty much walk across fire for your clients. Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, it's all about the goal. Cool. And there are certainly challenges that come in the process for selling and buying, but we've been around for a little while and we know how to work with local professionals. We have great relationships. And we have the negotiation skills and continuing education and creative methods to find a way to make it work for everyone. Get everyone to the closing table, and hopefully everyone walks away with a big picture of the big sold sign, and having a happy customer at the end of the day is absolutely the goal.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, I appreciate you stopping by today, the Treasure Coast Business Spotlight.
Yes, I would love to
share
do it again.
some really, I think we'd love to have you again.
I have so much to share.
All right. Well, good deal. Maybe we'll do a video on another topic.
That would be great.
Well, good deal. Well, good deal. So if you're thinking about buying or selling your house, I would definitely highly recommend that you think about Katey and her team. And depending on whether you're watching this on Facebook or YouTube, we'll have a link to their website either above or below. So you can see it looks something kind of like here behind me. So thank you for watching this video brought to you by Fiorella Insurance, and have yourself a wonderful day. Take care.